Welcome back, guys. Everything wrong with Yu-Gi-Oh! Today we are starting the Battle City arc. I feel like I've been saying that for a while, but today actually does mark the start of Battle City. It is Yugi versus Seeker. Let's get into it.
It's a sad day when an old man has to do his grandson's chores.
Bro, Yugi's out there trying to save the world from an ancient evil. I feel like you can handle the sweeping.
Kaiba's Battle City tournament starts today. I'll close the shop up a little early, like right now.
100% of your clientele are in this tournament. Yeah, closing is the correct move.
You've assembled a powerful deck.
What if it's not good enough to win?
Bro, you're like 11-1, not counting the Rebecca duel. Trust me, you're ready for Battle City.
According to Ishizu, an ancient evil force will return to threaten the world.
Speaking of Ishizu, I feel like she could have done a lot more to prep Yami here. Like maybe share some insight as to the God card effects so Yami could work in some counterplay. Luckily, he grabs Light Force Sword, which pretty much carries him through every duel.
You already saved the entire world once 5,000 years ago. But there was one difference then. You had to do it alone.
Bro, he was a pharaoh, not a lone warrior. Let's be clear, he 100% had servants and slaves who most certainly helped him out, so he wasn't alone. Belt check, let's go, baby.
Why did Serenity have to get all the brains in the family? Yeah, I got the good looks.
Yo, why do the writers love this joke? If you've seen the GX series, Cyrus makes this joke about him and Zane all the time. Why is this funny?
Speaking of brains, I almost let that duel distract me from checking up on my little sister.
Again.
Serenity Wheeler's room.
What? Tristan, is that you?
Bro, how could you be mad? He's there and you're not.
Hi there, Joey. Why didn't you ever tell me that Tristan taught you everything you know about duel monsters?
Yo, Tristan, why you gotta lie and steal Yugi's valor? Bro, you've got tons of moments yourself, like when you threw hands with Pegasus' bodyguards, punched what you thought was a boulder, karate chopped the end villain of the show, tossed the ring, rescued Mokuba, teamed up with Joey to rescue Bandit Keith and Yugi, tried to stop Pegasus through your own means, sacrificed yourself for the team. Bro, honestly, you've had so many wins yourself, you don't need to lie.
Don't forget about that super 3-card combo I taught you. Bye.
Tristan!
Sure, Tristan's lying that he taught you, but it's not like you knew all that stuff on your own. You did need help in Duelist Kingdom. Would it really be that much better if Yugi was in the hospital and sharing with Serenity the events of the last season? I refuse to believe that Kaiba paid for fireworks. This has to be a celebration happening somewhere else.
Bob, is that a new fashion trend?
Get the f out of here. The month Pokemon Go was hot, even my grandparents knew what it was. There's no way a game as popular as Duel Monsters could possibly go unrecognized.
So you folks step aside, because the duelists are taking over this town.
Ugh, I'm so embarrassed. I actually thought this line went hard as a kid.
This clear card was in the same package as the duel disc. It must be another new twist Kaiba threw into his tournament.
How is this a twist? It's basically the same as the Star Chip system.
Well, maybe I can just shake it out of you, weevil!
Some duelists just never change.
And sadly, you're at the top of that list. All right, first off, look at this guy's pinky finger. And second, it's almost like somebody asked, what's the least menacing thing we could have our villain do? Ah, yes, sipping tea while browsing the net. Isn't this supposed to be an ancient evil organization? How is it that this ancient evil is like somehow the most tech adept? They hijack Kaiba's system and now this dude's like using a laptop to browse duelists? I don't know, it just makes no sense.
Their rare cards will make fine additions to my master's collection.
I can't imagine Merrick's reaction to you bringing back Harpy's Feather Duster, Dark Magician, Red Eye's Black Dragon. This is like when Team Rocket brought Togepi to Giovanni.
But I can't find a trace of Joey, and I've looked everywhere.
Why didn't you call him? We know he was by his phone this morning.
Greetings, duelists.
So last week, Kaiba updated them with a combination of TV screens and then shouting from a helicopter. And today, it's a loudspeaker from a blimp. Oh wait, hold on, never mind. It's a fusion of all three. We got the blimp, TV screens, and loudspeakers.
I hope none of you entered my tournament looking for friendly competition. Battle City's gonna be an all-out war.
I gotta say, this kinda goes hard. I wish there was a tournament where talking was allowed. The only things I've ever played competitively have been Super Smash Bros. And Yu-Gi-Oh! Both required you to be friendly and shake hands before and after the match, and just overall politeness. I'd honestly be interested like in a WWE or I guess UFC style tournament where there's like press conferences and you could talk and the commentators get on it too. That might be kinda interesting.
Everyone who I decided was good enough to enter received one.
Plus anyone who registered day of.
So the more duels I win, the more rare cards I acquire for my deck.
Okay, but don't you already have a pretty solid archetype going? All right, not really, but you're pretty set on this insect theme. Like, all of your vocab is around this. I feel like this anti-rule really should have been the least important to you.
So much praise, so little time.
Damn, Weevil's got a 4-star rating? He was a regional champ who got an invite to Duelist Kingdom, then was a first-round knockout. I feel like Weevil is a 2 or 3-star at best.
Who shall I hunt?
Hold on. Mako's got 4 stars, and his best card is some ritual, and then Bones, who shouldn't be on the list, somehow called the Haunted qualifies as his rare card entry. What's happening here?
First.
Okay, Bones was a stretch, but now these 2 no-name goons having more than 1 star is laughable.
Fine, Rare Hunter. I accept your challenge. I promise you I'll beat him, Joey.
I love that when it's a ranked match, Yami gotta come out.
Don't even think about revealing my strategy, Joey Wheeler.
Are you not about to reveal your strategy to all the spectators watching? Also, who's to say that Joey didn't already blab your strategy to Yugi? It's clear they've already talked about this.
How am I ever going to find Yugi and Joey? The entire city's dueling.
It literally looks like no one is dueling. And actually, Kaiba confirms this, saying that Yugi was the first match of the tournament.
Competitors, YuGiOh versus Rare Hunter.
His username is actually Rare Hunter.
Our system is recording all the cards being played.
What exactly is this staff? Are these AI robots? Or like an Oompa Loompa situation?
I summon Beta the Magnet Warrior in attack mode. Can you handle my newest monster?
Okay, I love the Magnet Warriors. Literally, no one loves them more than I do. But bro, this has 300 attack more than Celtic Guardian. Yeah, he can handle your newest monster.
That's what you call a duel monster.
The duel disc renders the cards in holographic 3D.
I'm so embarrassed I thought this line went hard as a kid.
All he's done so far is draw cards and play defense.
Bro, chill, you're 1 turn in.
My Battle City rules. I sacrifice my weaker Magnet Warrior.
Whoa, hold on. You sacrifice your weaker Magnet Warrior? What was it you said to Rebecca about calling monsters weak? Or not honoring their sacrifice?
This duelist is battling well against Yugi.
Whoa, can you see what's in his hand? Because all he's played is Graceful Charity and 1 defense card. It is way too early to say anyone's playing well.
This duelist is battling well against Yugi, but who is he?
I don't know, mister. I've done extensive research on everyone in this tournament and handpicked every invite myself.
Very little.
What? How's that possible?
Bro, security is so shitty. Remember Pegasus? It took Kaiba plus Kaiba's AI virtual robot teaming up and crashing a satellite and using virtual dynamite to still not hack Pegasus' system. But some dude with a laptop, who's not tech adept by the way, did a couple of clicks, broke in, and added themselves.
We'll disqualify him, right, Seto?
Oh no. Seto's the new Chaz.
Mokuba, it's just as I planned.
Bro, stop it. He's just some dude. He doesn't even have a god card. This was not part of your plan.
Yugi, your Dark Magician is as good as mine.
His Dark Magician or his puzzle? I'm so confused, and I've been confused for like 20 years. What exactly are you after here? Are you actually wanting his card or the puzzle? I can't even imagine the look on Merrick's face if you actually beat the Pharaoh and instead of bringing back the puzzle, you brought back the Dark Magician.
It's the final piece of the puzzle when I draw it on my next turn and obliterate Yugi.
Not gonna lie, I actually love this duel. It's one of the few times where we can understand what the fuck is going on. Normally we're just top decking bullshit and making things up as we go. We're in a duel where we totally understand the setup. Once he gets all 5 pieces, it's an auto win, and we understand he's 1 card away. This to me really heightens the moment and pulls you in.
Hey, you! I can't stand by and watch this.
That's why I'm jumping in at the absolute last possible second.
This Rare Hunter is drawing cards until he can assemble all 5 pieces of Exodia.
Yo, that was a massive leap. Luckily you're right, but damn.
Now that you're onto this creep's game, it's just a matter of time before my Red Eyes Black Dragon is back where it belongs.
Bro, I know he's the king of games, and he's come back from tough spots before, but damn, I feel like you could have jumped in so much sooner.
My next card is the final piece of my deadly puzzle.
So I did a poll on Yugi's matches a while back, and surprisingly, this was dead last for y'all. Honestly, for me, this is one of my favorite duels of the show. Sure, for Battle City duels, Cypher's first appearance, very strong contender. But I love this duel so much. I think there's a couple of big factors. 1, it's Exodia, and 2, we fully understand the stakes of the duel. In so many games, we're drawing into bullshit and everything is bullshit. Ex Machina wins and twists. This duel, the stakes are clearly spelled out, and Yami really is up against the wall. There is no living arrow, wall of Karibo, attack the moon, just amazing tense stakes. We know the next card ends the game. So now we're just left thinking, how is Yami gonna stop each turn, while also progressing the game? I love everything about this duel.
And claim an automatic victory, as well as your Dark Magician.
Sorry, I know I already brought this up, but are we really only doing this for Dark Magician? I feel like this is the Giovanni Togepi situation. For those unfamiliar, after dozens of failed attempts, Team Rocket finally brings the boss back a Pokemon, and it's Togepi.
We've brought you a rare and valuable Pokemon, Togepi!
What exactly does this Pokemon do?
Well, it would certainly make a handsome paperweight.
You fools! You search for months and bring me this thing?
Like literally, what do you think Merrick is gonna do with Dark Magician and Red Eyes? Master, we defeated Yugi Moto. Excellent work, Mind Slave. And I trust you brought me back the puzzle so that I may claim the powers of the Pharaoh for myself. No. Actually, I just got Dark Magician and Red Eyes Black Dragon.
This rare hunter may have something I want, Mokuba.
Oh, shut the f up. He ain't running both a God card and Exodia.
I can't wait to see Yugi squirm when he faces the same Exodia he used to defeat me.
Bro, you're about to be so embarrassed.
And not only will I win this duel, but I'll score an even greater prize.
His puzzle? The title of King of Games?
First I won Joey's Red Eyes Black Dragon, and now I'll take your Dark Magician.
Dark Magician? Bro, you're about to be so disappointed. He ain't that great. Also, doesn't Arcana already have this card? I'm trying to figure out why Merrick would want one Dark Magician, let alone two. You know what he doesn't have though, and you could legit win right now? His puzzle!
Time Seal! That stops me from drawing any cards!
Whew. I thought Yugi was a goner.
You did? Has Seeker shared that his next card is the final piece?
I play Light Force Swords!
Legendary card. And this poll says y'all agree. Legendary card, legendary art. Every play involving this card is iconic. Just amazing.
The rare hunter only has 3 Exodia cards in his hand now.
Bro, maybe turn it off, because this ain't gonna go how you want.
Summon Skull Attack!
Way to put that Cape Clown on the endangered species list.
What? Who is the Cape Clown? This comic came right after a monster was destroyed, so I'm assuming he's talking about the monster, but this looks nothing like a Caped Clown. And he's not endangering anything. He's dead. And if you're talking about Seeker, that makes even less sense. He's also not wearing a cape, and he's nowhere near the endangered species list. He's a few turns away from winning.
Take this!
Come on, Yug. You gotta get to him.
Bro, honestly, Yugi is doing his absolute best. Both Time Seal and Light Force Sword were absolute ass pulls, and he's playing to perfection. The only thing that could have made a difference sooner would be the knowledge that his opponents are running Exodia, which of course you didn't share. So maybe pipe down on the sideline comments and watch the master at work.
Seto, why are we letting that cheat beat Yugi?
Yugi should have been prepared for anything.
Bro, when have you ever been prepared for anything? You weren't prepared for Exodia, Living Arrow, the entire Toon archetype, Magic, Corporate Espionage, Strike Ninja, Five-Headed Dragon, and later you won't be prepared for Master Restrict, Noah, Gozaburo, or Exchange of the Spirit. Literally the only things you were prepared for were pre-planned events, like the Twin-Headed Dragon and this duel against the computer, which of course you control the outcome for. A duel with your deck and your programming. You have absolutely zero room to talk.
Besides, it's about time Yugi felt what it's like to face Exodia.
He is actively experiencing this right now, and let me say, he's actually killing it.
You're reduced to watching your own duel, unable to attack, unable to even move.
This is what I say every time I encore my opponent's fake out.
Your mistake is that you're relying on one monster, but a good dueling deck requires the right balance of cards.
Yo, you hearing this, Kaiba?
You still got 2 turns to figure out how to stop this card swiping freak.
Card swiping? Didn't he beat you fair and square?
And I summon Alpha, the Magnet Warrior.
Yo, shout out to the motherfucking Magnet Warriors. This archetype is trash, but that did not stop me from having the set. Absolute all-timers.
For other cards needed to protect your life points.
Yo, is there a reason we got 2 right arms here?
The only thing stopping my monsters is your swords card, a weak and temporary shield.
Yo, this is the Yugi I signed up for. I love this version. Confident Yugi. There are so many duels where it just feels like he's playing defense and has no idea to win, and then lucks his way into a victory at the end. I love duels like this, Panic, Kaiba, where he's smirking, smug, swagger, and he's kind of got this mocking tone that really throws off his opponent's balance. Absolute favorite Yugi. Anytime we get this, always a classic.
It's my turn! I bet it's a duplicate Exodia card.
Bro, I can't stop saying it. I love this version of Yugi. The mocking, the torment. Truly, Seeker has the upper hand, but Yugi is manipulating him so heavily into thinking he's losing the duel that he starts making mistakes.
What if Yugi does discover some trick to destroy my swords of revealing light?
Please, guys, I cannot be the only one. I did a poll. You all ranked this dead last. How? I cannot state enough how much I love this duel. To recap, we understand every card. This is not like an Attack the Moon, Wall of Kribo, or Toon Monster situation where we're left asking, what the f do these cards even do? Like, what are the limitations? Every card is understood and not over-explained. Second, and more importantly, Yugi is playing such heavy mind games and manipulates Seeker into making a bad play. He is convincing him he's losing just by being confident.
You activated my trap card! A costly mistake! Oh no! My Exodia heads are gone.
This is why Battle City is so f***ing iconic. This is how we're kicking things off, with a near-perfect duel. Such amazing comeback. Bravo to everyone involved. Seriously, such an amazing moment. This is peak.
He may have beaten Exodia, but there's one card Yugi'll never beat, and I'm the one holding it.
Bro, shut the f*** up. He has a perfect record. He's beaten everyone. First your Blue Eyes and Blue Eyes Ultimate, Toon World, Relinquish, Thousand Eye Restrict, Five-Headed Dragon, and now Exodia. Maybe just shut the f*** up.
Hey, wait up! I gotta go and make sure no one else is cheating!
So why are you leaving? Isn't this room with all the real-time duels the best possible spot for you to do your job?
If you detect a duelist using an Egyptian god card, let us know right away.
Yes, sir.
Bitch, can't you with all your tech know-how write a single line of code that will shoot Seto's jacket a notification if an Egyptian god card is played?
I'm taking Joey's Red Eyes Black Dragon and your locator card.
Again, it is beyond hilarious that you would put Red Eyes in this deck. Honestly, how funny would it have been if the Rare Hunter lost because he bricked with the Red Eyes?
All these cards are marked.
He was a cheat.
Not anymore.
Damn, you're gonna rip them up just because he's got marked cards? Why didn't we do this with Mai?
We meet again, Pharaoh!
Yeesh. Sometimes this censored shit is actually scarier than what's ultimately censored.
Remember me, Pharaoh?
Yo, what's the crowd doing right now? Everyone was cheering for you after a legendary duel. And after this shit happens, it's like, yo.
Congratulations on defeating my Rare Hunter, though he was the weakest duelist in my crew.
So we've dueled 2 people in your crew so far? Seeker, and you actually? And guess who actually put up a better fight?
My other minions will prove much more formidable.
I feel like you're being too hard on Seeker. He was 1 turn away from auto winning. As far as I can remember, that's actually the closest anyone gets to beating Yugi.
I will not allow my other Rare Hunters to fail me like this one did.
I'm sorry to keep beating this drum, but you are literally on that list of failures, bro.
I am in control.
What the actual is happening? Do you really need to do this to show us you're in control? We believed you from the moment you started speaking through him.
Each of the Millennium items contains its own unique power.
Exactly. And let's not forget, Yugi, you also have a Millennium item. You could 100% use your power to free this dude right now.
Millennia ago, a trio of powerful behemoths rampaged throughout ancient Egypt.
Yo, are you really gonna go in depth on the backstory? Do you hate this dude or not? Have you not been planning a revenge for however long? Why are we having this friendly chat? We should have gotten all this exposition from Ishizu, not Merrick.
These Egyptian god monsters spread destruction throughout the world until the pharaoh sealed them away for eternity.
Damn, well, you're kind of making it sound like it's not too bad. I mean, if the pharaoh sealed them away, and we are the pharaoh, what do we really have to worry about? Also, why is it the Egyptian gods aren't pissed with Yami upon seeing him? Shouldn't this be like a Zeus-Titan situation? Why are they now super chill with him?
I want more than the power of the puzzle. I want the pharaoh's power. The boundless energy of the ancient ruler himself!
Okay, so what is that? Is that not the puzzle? If that's the case, you do know your Mind Slave failed here before the duel even started. The wager was around Dark Magician for Red Eyes. He never mentioned the boundless power of the Pharaoh himself.
Here you go, Joey. Take your Red Eyes back.
Nah, you.
I just learned that with Kaiba's new rules, this card is pretty much dog shit.
Besides, the Rare Hunters have collected tons of rare cards. Their decks are totally souped up.
Yeah, but bro, let's be honest. Are they really gonna be that much better than Seeker's deck? Honestly, Red Eyes was technically his worst card. You not wanting Red Eyes here is bullshit.
So it's time I helped you for a change. That's why I want you to keep my Red Eyes Black Dragon.
I love Joey, but maybe a better tech for Yugi's deck would be Scapegoat, Giant Trunade, Grave Route.
You gave me another rare card way back when I first started playing Duel Monsters, remember?
The Time Wizard.
I love Time Wizard, but how is the rare card not Guilford the Lightning? What? All that talk about working together and y'all split up immediately? All right, hey, thank you guys so much for watching. That was Yugi versus Seeker. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, the whole deal, and I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you so much.